Hey, we're here to chat about one of my favorite bands, Hammerfall, who have just released a full-length album, Hammer of Dawn. Came out February 25th, 2022, via our friends at Napalm Records. And we are here with Fredrik. He is the bass player with the Swedish Heavy Metal Warriors. Welcome. It's an honor to have you on my shop's YouTube vlog. I'm a huge fan of your band and love the new album. So welcome. How are you?
Thank you very much for having me. It's a pleasure. All good here. And you?
We're hanging in there with what's going around the world. I'm trying to block it all out and just keep to my music and business, of course. But how long have you been the bass player in Hammerfall?
Well, I was actually the original bass player. So I played on Glory to the Brave.
Awesome.
Which came out in '97. So, but then I took a small break for 10 years and came back in 2007. So Excellent. It's been a while since that too, actually.
And of course, we're here to talk about the new record. And so what can you tell us about the new album?
Well, it feels like most of the fans seems to like it so far. It has some more fast-paced songs. I've heard fans say that it feels like it's going back to the old school Hammerfall, and I can agree with that for some part of it.
Yes.
I mean, it feels like the good old Hammerfall in a freshly new package, because I think it sounds really up to date sound-wise.
It's got a great sound. I've been listening to it for the last couple of weeks. I was originally going to talk to you guys a week or two ago with Pontus, and I believe he was ill or couldn't make it. So we're back a week or so later. I'm so glad we got the time to talk about it. And were there a lot of difficulties in recording the album with the pandemic, or was that?
I think it went on really smooth. We had already plans for this. It was in the pipeline already. So we knew we were going to release it early this year. And so we started like almost a year ago and we started recording. So there was no stress. We did it the same as we always done it, I guess, or at least the last couple of records. We recorded drums in Oscar's studio, Castle Black studio, which we've done the 4 last albums. And after that, we pretty much recorded it ourselves with the help from Fredrik Nordström, our engineer, and he was mixing the album. And he's done a great job on this album, I would say. But since we have Pontus in the band, we could record tracking the bass and guitars ourselves pretty much. He popped in now and then, and just to see that everything went smoothly. So yeah, it was a good ride.
Excellent. It looks like you shot a couple of videos. I've watched them, and let's talk to the viewers about them because they may not have. You did Hammer of the Dawn for a video, which is probably one of the singles. It looks like it was filmed. And what amusement park was that? It looked like it was filmed inside of like a haunted funhouse. The video itself.
Yeah, we had this idea for quite some time to record something at the big amusement park in Gothenburg, our hometown. So we were actually filming a bit outside because they had this Halloween theme on the park.
Okay.
And it was some really cool stuff, but unfortunately it was raining that day. So we had to move in, and I think it turned out great in that haunted house area too. And we had a really good time. We had to record this at night since the park was open during the days. So
I see.
We had 2 pretty hectic nights.
It really came out well though. I mean, I'm a big fan of amusement parks and dark rides and stuff, and I thought it was so neat for you guys to be filming inside like a haunted ride or whatever. Yeah,
it was really cool to just be on the site and look behind the scenes, so to speak. So yeah, it was really cool. And we shot that video with Patrick Juleus. He's done some great videos, and he's such a great guy to work with. We all felt really comfortable around him, and yeah, he's been doing a lot of videos for us actually. So yeah, really nice.
Of course, here's the record, so our viewers can check it out. It's available here in the States, and I have it in my shop at Rock Fantasy, and CD, vinyl. Did you guys do any special things like box sets or anything for this album? I wasn't aware of that.
Yes, we have a box set, a wooden box set. Actually, I think I have it here. Yes.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Oh yeah, that's really nice wooden box.
Think
with a couple of small stuffs in it.
Oh, cool. Real collector piece. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see the vinyl box set you have up on the counter there. I have one of those in my collection too. Yes.
Yeah, that's actually our champagne bottles.
Oh, it is. It almost looks like the box. Oh, okay, from a distance, it kind of looked like the that black box set you guys put out.
It's the same logo on it.
Yes. You also did a video for Brotherhood, correct?
Yes. That was like the song Brotherhood is about our fans. I mean, we're nothing without our fans, so it was like a tribute to our fans, our brothers and sisters out there. Mm-hmm. So, and it turned out we also included our, I mean, we consider Hammerfall to be our family too, since we're living so closely together when we're out on the road and everything. And we included our own family in this video as well. We took our sons and daughters with us, and they became the members in the band.
Yes.
So I had my oldest son, Sigge, becoming a bass player in that video. So it was really cool. I can tell you those kids were pretty nervous about this before we started shooting.
I bet.
But it was a fun thing.
Yeah, my wife watched it with me a couple of weeks ago, and she was like, I think those are their kids that are in the video. I said, yeah, it looks like it, it's pulled that off. And maybe a couple of the wives may have showed up too. I think the whole families were involved in that. It was a fun, it's such a strong song too. I mean, Hammer of the Dawn is just strong too. I love how you've got to do the heeding the call verse here and there, just because, it's like it's good, it's great positive music, especially in these times. So listen to Hammerfall and
we always try to have a good vibe and a positive energy in our songs. It's not all about being heavy or aggressive and so on. I listen to that kind of music too, so it's not that I don't like it, but I think it's we like a lot of melodies and the positive vibe around it.
I still find it aggressive and heavy though. Yeah. I mean, you're talking about swinging hammers and drinking and all the good stuff. But I've been listening to this album nonstop for the last couple of weeks. I like the venture. I think it's one of the strongest you guys have released in years. I think the first 5 songs in a row just blend together and just come out amazing. Yeah. With Brotherhood and Hammer of the Dawn, the No Son of Olden, the Venerate Me, the Reveries. No Mercy is also a killer track off the album, I thought, and for my ears.
Yeah, but I think it's important I consider we are still doing albums, so we need to have the dynamic of an album too. You can't just have fast songs because then it's kind of it doesn't feel like it's fast songs because all of the songs are fast. Or we need to the heavy songs becomes heavier because we have fast songs and vice versa.
And I mean, some of the ballads that you guys have done over the years are some of the best ballads in metal. I sound like I'm brown nosing you guys a little bit today, but actually, there was one that you did, and I'm having a brain fade because I was up too late last night. But I used it for a eulogy for someone a few years ago, but one of your songs, and To the Brave.
Yeah, I mean, we tried to have at least one song that is considered a ballad at least, and I think it works out really good.
Oh yeah, for sure. So do you have any other videos planned for the album or singles or?
Yes, we did a small video. I don't know what you call it. It's not a lyric video. It's something else. A visualizer. I think you call it a visualizer.
Oh, visualizer. Yes. Yeah.
for Venerate Me.
Oh yeah, that's right. I do have that in my notes. I did watch that one too.
Yeah, it's a small cameo feature of King Diamond in that song. He screams. He's doing his typical things in a small part. That was really awesome for us to have him singing on our record.
You know what? I got to go back and listen now because I didn't even notice that. I got to go check that out, man. Big fan of Merciful Fate, King Diamond, of course. Yeah.
We are all big fans of him. So it was a great honor to have him.
But as you look at this album and you look at it, are there certain songs you've already picked out that you're going to be part of the live set when you guys go back on tour? Because I see you have a really exciting tour plan. Hopefully it can pull off with Halloween in Europe soon, right?
Yes. We were actually about to be out on tour with them right now, but it has to be postponed for parts of it. So Europe isn't opening up as we planned due to COVID. So we had to spread all the shows. We had to spread them out for about a year. So, but we're still gonna do it. So it's a good thing. And I listened crazy much to Halloween when I was younger and still do. So it's gonna be so fun to get out on the road with them. So
and that latest Halloween album was just amazing.
Yeah,
I thought, that was in my top couple albums of last year, and I got to see Halloween in the States on the Pumpkins United, and I was lucky enough to attend your record release party in New York City for the Dominion record. At Brooklyn Bazaar. I was one of the guys that were there and got to hang out with you guys and whatnot. I also got to see you on the Sabaton tour in Manhattan at the old PlayStation Theater in 2019. And that was nice. It was just great to see you guys on the road in the States. And that Sabaton tour was over the top. I know they had sold that out months in advance.
Yeah. Wasn't it like one of the last shows at the PlayStation Theater?
It was, and now someone actually told me, I thought it was closed up, but it's now called Palladium New York City, because I talked to a friend. He invited me to go down to see Overkill are playing there, I think next week. And I said, well, I was mentioning that the show with you guys in Sabaton. He goes, well, it's open again, but it's called the Palladium. I wasn't sure because of course, who knows with the pandemic, things closing, things opening up, but
well, I remember it was a great show with Sabaton.
Yeah. Oh, I think I kind of overlooked that question. I was like, if you look at this album, are there certain songs you're immediately going to put into the set?
Since we are going out with the Halloween, if it would have been our own tour, we would have chosen maybe 4 songs from the new album just to get in the mood. But since we don't have that much time, I'm not sure which songs will be on the set list. This is our 12th studio album, so we got some songs to choose from, and it's getting harder and harder. So, and at the same time, we don't want to make the same show over and over again and play the favorites from every album. So we have to pick and choose a bit. And but I'm sure Hammer of Dawn will be there.
Yes,
and probably Brotherhood as well, I guess. So, but let's see. Nothing is sure yet.
You're also hitting South America, I believe I saw, with Halloween too.
Yes, there was a couple of dates actually revealed today. So it's going to be a great tour in South America as well.
Luckily here in the United States, everything's pretty much open again, cross our fingers it stays that way. But do you have any plans of coming back to the United States to tour North America anytime?
Absolutely. We won't miss the US, of course not, North America. So we're going to do something. It's not official yet, but it will come for sure.
Well, maybe a couple questions just for you as we wrap this up. What got you into this style of music? What are some of your influences? If you want to pick a band or two growing up and said, man, I want to play metal, or I want to,
Yeah. One of the first big shows that I went to was Accept in my hometown, Gothenburg. So I was too young to go there by myself. So I had to drag my mom and a friend. So I thank her forever for bringing me to such a great show. That was the beginning. I listened a bit to other bands in that area of time, but Accept was a big thing for me. And Peter Baltus, bass player, he does an amazing job in it during that time. So yeah, it was a really big influence.
What tour was that? You remember what album they were supporting and when you got to see them?
It must have been right before Metal Heart. So yeah, must have been. They did it like a small Japanese what is it called, Kaisukuban or something, a small EP. I guess it was Restless and Wild.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Accept and Udo. Of course, I was lucky enough to have Udo on the channel in the fall, because he's putting out.
Nice guy.
Udo never stops working, man. He just put out another one was all covers, where it was pretty neat too. Like Udo did not stop working. He didn't take a day off during the virus being around, but cool. So hey, I got one more kind of fun question. What was the last concert you attended as a fan, not part of Hammerfall, but just go out and check a band out, if you can remember?
Well, I haven't been at a concert for over 2 years since the pandemic. So and before that, it was probably a lot of festivals. So I haven't been to like a concert in that way for quite some time. I actually don't remember which was the last concert I paid to go. That was too long. I got some tickets that I couldn't use. I bought tickets for Rammstein. They were supposed to play in Gothenburg. That has been postponed and postponed again and again. I guess the last concert I saw was Guns N' Roses, I think.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, that was a big show. It was way back. But yeah, that was a great show. They're still delivering a good live show. So
yeah, of course.
Duff McKagan, great bass player.
Anything you'd like to add before we wrap it up? Or I think we're starting to run low on time. Anything you'd like to tell our viewers?
We don't have any use dates so far, but man, I miss being touring in the States. So I hope I see you real soon again. It will be so much fun. We always have fun on the US tours. So yeah, I can't wait to get there.
Yeah, sure. And hopefully you bring Hector along.
Oh, of course. He's always watching our backs.
I got a couple of your shirts because I'm a hockey buff also, and I watch a lot of hockey. But I loved how you had the Hector playing like hockey, and I've always wear those. And I have the bubble hockey table, and we're always like Hammerfall. So
yeah, we're kind of sports fans in the band, and ice hockey is a big thing for us, of course.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool to have him. And the Swedish colors at first, and we did all kinds of versions of him.
I don't have it on today. I should have put it on, but I didn't. Been running around crazy. But hey, I wish you guys all the luck. I hope, and thoughts and prayers to everyone in Europe. You know, we've had a lot of viewers that watch us from Europe too, and what's going on there. It's a nightmare. And
yeah, it is.
All we can do is give positive vibes and some prayers, and hopefully things mellow out and we get to see you guys on tour, whether it's in North America or South America or Europe or wherever, and you guys get back out to working. And congratulations on this new album. I think it's a great one. So I can't stop listening to it, you know. I like the new Sabaton a lot too. I've been listening to that. They both kind of came out around the same time. So
yeah,
getting my power metal fix, you know.
Yeah, it's a good times.
Hey, our viewers, please take a moment to like and subscribe to the channel if you like what we're doing, and mention your favorite tracks from the new Hammerfall or just Hammerfall in general if you've seen them before. And let's get the comments rolling on this. And we'll see you soon on the road, and stay heavy.
Hope to see you soon.
Take care. Thank you.
Bye.